Hey, what's going on, guys? Ralph back again. And on today's episode, we are going to be talking about our top three Child's Play films. This is my fourth episode on my YouTube channel.
Yeah. And to be honest with you, man, when it comes to Chucky movies, it got to be between 1, 2, and 3 only, man.
Child's Play films?
Yeah.
Okay.
Everything after that, in my opinion,
Yeah.
it's not scary no more.
Yeah.
When you're a kid, you think about only 1, 2, and 3. Just my opinion, though. My opinion. What do you think, man? You think
Definitely.
your opinion rolls over 3, or
Yeah. No. I'm going to stick with the first three films because I feel like the first three films were scary.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So and it's funny because in the first film, it came out in 88, and I was just born in 88. So I watched him when I was a little kid. But let's get to the top. So what is your first top three? We're gonna go down to three.
You want to count down to the
best.
To the best?
Yeah.
From the least?
Yeah.
Okay.
In your opinion, and then we'll go with mine.
Okay.
So
number 3, cause I'm gonna personally go with number 3.
Number 3, Child's Play 3.
Yeah,
Okay.
the worst.
Okay.
I didn't really see a lot of scary stuff when it came down to Chucky being scary anymore.
Okay.
He was like a solo personality from number 1, to be honest. But it's like he was a human. He was just a walking human walking inside a doll. And, don't get me wrong. I like the blue team versus the red team.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool.
I think it was cool.
Yeah.
I mean, they had a cool effect to it, man. As far as scary, though, and then you combine that with favorite movies of top 3, I think Chucky 3 just has to be down at number 3. I like the amusement park at night.
I thought that was a pretty cool scene they shot too.
I thought that was cool too, man.
I didn't like that. So part 3 is it? Did you not like the characters? Did you not like the story about it, or what?
I think I just based it off of how scary it really was compared to all 3, man. And as far as that, I base it off of that personally. This is just me, basing it off of that. But I don't think it was as scary as you would have thought it would be. I mean, I like the background, I like the story, this and that. But I don't think it was scary.
What'd you think of Andy's character? Because this was a different ending.
Yeah. I think he was more experienced as to what was going on.
Yeah.
He didn't really... He wanted somebody to believe
that about
what was going on. Yeah. Like nobody wanted to believe,
Right.
It'd be funny. It'd be funny to think that people would really agree with, a dog being alive and doing this and that. But, I mean...
Yeah.
I don't know, man. As far as the movie, I mean, I like the movie, but I'm not gonna base it off of the one of the best of all time.
Yeah.
You know? And I gave it. If I had to rate it, between 1 out of 10, 1 through 10, I give it about a 6, 6.5. Yeah,
okay.
Out of 10.
Did you not like the characters also?
The character was pretty good, man. Yeah. The little boy that was there, man. He just made me laugh in the beginning, man, because he said, the cussing and this and that. I think it just made me laugh, you know.
I like
because you don't really expect little kids to be.
Yeah, I like the barber. I thought the barber was pretty cool.
Okay.
Yeah, he was pretty cool.
Yeah.
So that's number 3 for you.
Yeah, it's got to be number 3, man. But I give it a 6.5.
Okay.
I give it a 6.5. What about you, man?
For number 3, I'm gonna go with number 3 also.
Yeah.
It was good. I liked it. I really did enjoy the film. I'm not gonna give it a 6. I'm probably gonna give it like a 8, like a 7.
Okay,
like
so
a 7
you give
or
it better than me.
Yeah,
you give it better than me.
I did like the whole army thing, and
that was cool.
I like the red team, blue team. You know what I mean? I like the characters.
Yeah.
I like. I can't think of the guy, the nerdy guy. I can't think of his name. Jacob or something like that. I cannot think of his name, but Wesley, or I think Wesley. I think that was his name, was Wesley, I believe. I liked his character. He always got picked on by the main villain.
Yeah.
And that guy always picked on Andy.
Yeah, he did.
You know what I mean? So
Not to cut you off right there, but when you said red team, blue team, when I remember now, one of my favorite parts of Chucky, man, when he held the mic and he goes, come in, I don't know if he said, come in blue team, come in blue. Or he said, come in red team, come in red team.
Yeah, red team, come in, red team.
I like that part right there, man. That was a good part.
I like, I ain't gonna lie, like, I had like three favorite parts from part 3. I like when Chucky's about to kill that guy, like the haircut dude, he's like, it looks like you need a shave or something like that. And he gets like the little thing you shave with, the little, like a blade. Yeah. And he's like, boom, you're dead, presto, you're dead. Yeah. And then he's like fucking bleeding from the neck and shit. Yeah. So I thought that one, that was probably one of my top, good scenes right there. And then my other top scene was the end scene, the amusement. Oh, that was actually my top one. I would say, where
it falls down in that big fan.
Yeah. So part 3, like I liked the amusement park for 2 and 1. So I like those. Yeah. As in my top, favorite scenes. Yeah. So I like that amusement park. That I think that was just an awesome scene. I like when he's going on the rides and stuff, and he's like trying to get that little boy.
Yeah. I remember. Yeah.
And then.
You know what, man? I didn't even tell you one of my favorite scenes. I told you red team, come in, red team, whatever.
I like the trash can scene. Yeah. You remember the trash can scene where the colonel, I think the colonel or the main dude sees that little boy playing with the doll, and he's like, "What are you?" Oh, it's Tyler. He's like, "What are you doing, Tyler?" Oh yeah, it's Tyler. See, yeah. I'm trying to. Now I'm getting back to it. Yeah. And he throws him in the trash. Yeah. And then when Chucky comes out of the trash, he's all pissed off. He's like, and then he's like, "Help, mister."
Yeah, I remember.
He's like, oh my God. And then like that dude jumps in there, right? And he's fucking laughing. You already know Chucky's laugh. Yeah, so he's laughing, he's pushing the controls and shit. He's killing that guy. That was another scene that I thought was pretty cool.
You know what was funny? Because I just remember right now, man, when Chucky comes out the box, it was Tyler that was interested, like, wow, one of the good guys.
A good guy.
And then he busted out the box and then he goes, who the fuck are you?
Yeah. He's like, I thought you guys were only supposed to say 3 languages, just 3 sentences. Yeah. I'm new and improved.
Yeah, that was funny, man.
He's like, where the fuck is Andy? Yeah. He's like, can't you read?
But overall, what do you give it, man? What do you give it?
I give it about
You give it a 7?
I give it a 8. I give it an 8. I really did enjoy it, man. Yeah. I did like it. I mean, it wasn't the best out of the 3, but I did like it. That's my number 3. That's all right. Now we're gonna go to your number 2.
I'll go to my number 2, man. And I gotta go, man. I'm audience. I know you guys have seen all 3 Chucky movies at least.
Well, I don't know about your girl Jackie, but
I mean, I teach her. I show her. I watch her with her.
Yeah.
But my number 2, man, has to be. Man, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I like 1 and 2 a lot, but I gotta go with number 1, man.
Number 1?
My number 2.
So number 1's Child's Play is your number 2.
Yeah.
Okay, why?
Part 1 is my number 2.
Okay.
I love the movie, man. The beginning of everything, man. Mm-hmm. In the beginning, I love where he's serving breakfast to his mom.
Yeah.
And he's really interested in the commercial about good guys.
Yeah.
And, and Charles Lee Ray, man. A lot of love for that guy right there, man. I forgot what his real name was. I Wikipedia'd him a lot back in the day. But,
something Durf.
Brad Dourif.
Brad
Dourif. There you go. Brad Dourif.
His voice, man. I don't know. I haven't even seen that new Chucky, but keep going what you're saying about
the running inside the doll store. I mean, the imagination to the screenwriter, man, and the
Don Mancini wrote that.
That's back in the 80s too, man. Mm-hmm. I mean, you got to give it to him, man. He did a hell of a job with that Chucky movie, man. Yeah.
Do you have any favorite scenes from?
I have a lot of favorite scenes for part 1.
Okay,
a lot of favorite scenes. I'll just name you one right off the bat, man. Where Chucky's going down the elevator, man, you can never forget. What an ugly dog.
Yeah.
Fuck you. I mean, there's a lot of them.
Yeah.
There's a lot of them. But I gotta say, man, part 1. Don't get me wrong, man. 1 and 2 is very tied to me. Mm-hmm. It's right there. It's
so
right there.
You just had that one scene that you enjoy? Was that
no,
just
no,
that
no?
one scene with the elevator?
I got a lot, man.
Well,
I have a lot.
You gotta at least say two more, at least.
Okay, I'll give you 2 more.
Yeah.
Let me just remember the movie. Right now, I'm just thinking about a few things, but I mean, Chucky did a lot, man.
Yeah.
Chucky did a lot. The the spells that he did in the beginning.
Oh yeah.
He tried to go inside Andy. One thing that it really scared me as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever the mom was looking for what was going on in the house.
Yeah.
And he came out. I think he hit her with a hammer. Did he not? Whenever she fell out the window.
Yeah, the babysitter Maggie. That was her name. Yeah. I think that was like his aunt. I think it was his aunt.
You remember? Oh yeah. It was the aunt. Yeah, you're right. I know my movies, guys. She tried to put him to sleep.
Yeah.
And then he laid down with Chucky. Mm-hmm. And that's when he started blinking. That's when he came to life. Yeah. You know what I mean? You remember that part?
Oh,
he came to life.
I got that memory right here.
And I think that's one of the scariest parts.
Do you remember that scene where, so she's while they're watching TV or something like that, and it shows in the background it's just like he's running.
Oh yeah.
But he does a fast run, and she turns her head, and that's when she's coming.
All that shit right there scared me when I was a kid, man, because I was looking for. It's because when you see things, man, I don't know if you're like that too, because when you see things, you think about real life too, man. What happened if it happened in real life? You know what I mean? So whenever she got thrown out the window, I was like, damn, I was a little kid, man, watching that. I was like, God, that shit's scary as hell, man. But I think that's got to be one of the most memorable parts as well, man.
What about the last scene? Did you like the last scene?
The last scene? Remind me a little bit.
Remember he's on fire, he's running through the house.
Oh, yeah.
And then he hits Andy with a baseball bat.
Oh, yeah.
He's batter up.
You know what, man?
Yeah.
Now that I think about it, man, that was my brother's favorite part whenever he was running to her and she shot him in the leg.
Yeah.
And he fucking flew in the air. He twisted this and that.
Yeah.
That was one of my most... But one of the most, that was a lot of funny parts as well as horror, man. You got to give it up to him as far as comedy as well, man. I think the part where she was shaking him before she threw him in the fire.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
That was all over Facebook when people talk about shutting the kids.
The kids on YouTube. Yeah, he's like, you fucking bitch, you fucking whore.
Talk to me, I'm going to throw you in the fire. You know? I think that was... funny, but also scary because she threw him in the fire.
That's when she was looking for the batteries.
Yeah,
bro, that is an awesome scene too.
She throws him under the sofa
because he's been talking without any batteries.
Yeah, all that time, man.
The whole time. Yeah, and then he turns his head. I don't know if you remember that. So she picks him up, right?
Yeah.
And then she's looking, and then he's like, "Oh, something about talking or whatever." So turns around, lifts up his little shirt. And she sees the batteries not in it. And then as soon as she does that, he flips his head around. Yeah. He's like, "Hi, I'm Chucky. Want to play?"
And then she throws him under
and he rose. Yeah. You know what I mean?
That was that was one of my favorite parts right there. I think I gotta say the last part that was my favorite in the movie, man. If I could remember right off the top.
Yeah.
It's the last part.
The last part?
Where he's already decapitated and he's
he's
head
already
right
burnt.
there. Yeah.
Okay.
And he says, remind me a little bit what he says, because he says,
what are you talking about?
That's before first he says, kill him.
Oh, okay.
But then after that he goes, oh, okay, this part, my favorite part was when he goes, "Hi, I'm Chucky, you want to play?"
Yeah, and then he stops and that's it.
I mean, you as a kid got to be traumatized with that shit.
Yeah.
Ooh, man.
But for me, though, I know we're talking about Chucky, but all the movies I watched when I was a kid, I was not scared of them. I don't know why. I'm not scared of Chucky.
Oh, yeah?
I'm not scared of horror movies.
I was, man.
So,
and I ain't going to lie to you, because when it comes down to the Mexican dolls and this and that, I'll be thinking about them fucking coming to life, man. Hey, people might not agree with this, but hey, I think we can talk about that after, during this episode. But I think that's something that I don't fuck with Mexican dogs. Like
So, all right. So you did Child's Play 3 as your number 3. So, and you rate that what was it, a 6?
I go to 6.5.
Okay, 6.5 for
Chucky
part
3. Yeah.
Okay, and then you did part 2. I mean, for your number 2 spot, you did Child's Play 1.
Yeah.
And what would you rate it?
Oh, I'll give it a 9.5.
9.5.
That's a badass movie right there, man.
Okay.
What's up, Pepe? I see you right there, bro. I see you right there because I love you, man. I know your birthday's coming up, by the way, man.
Yeah.
That's good to hear from
just
you,
let the people know, I am on Instagram too. So, but everybody, this is going to be uploaded to my YouTube channel. On my channel, my personal channel. It should be uploaded hopefully by today. I'm hoping maybe today or tomorrow. But like you said, we are talking about our top Chucky films. And anybody on YouTube, let's hear your top Chucky films. You know, write down, leave a comment. You know, subscribe to me.
You might disagree with us, and you might have the Seed of Chucky as the number 1. You know,
but okay. So you gave it a 9, a 9.5.
Man.
Okay.
Part 1.
Okay.
Very memorable. You cannot forget where it started, man.
Yeah.
What about you, man? Give me your number 2, man.
Oh, man, I'm gonna. You know what?
I mean, you gotta be honest with
I know. I'm honest.
Man.
Like, and I love all 3 films.
Are they right there with you?
Yeah.
Are they right there neck and neck?
Yeah. I'm probably gonna have to go with part 1.
Part 1.
Child's Play 1. Yeah, because
that's your number 2.
Yeah, that's my number 2.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I loved everything about that film. Like you were talking about earlier. I love the scene where he goes to the voodoo guy.
Shit.
I don't know. You left that part out. So you definitely left that part out.
I did.
I love the scene where he's like, "Hey, John," and then he's like, "Who?" You know, he's looking around. He's like, "Hi, it's me, Chucky." And then he's like, and then he keeps talking to Chucky, right? So he's trying. Chucky's basically trying to get his soul into Annie's body. Yeah. Who haven't seen it,
that's the whole story.
That's the whole story. That's whole part 1, part 2, and part 3. You know what I mean? So he goes to the voodoo guy, and he's like. So he got shot, right?
Yeah.
So Chucky got shot by the cop, and he's like, let me tell you something. It hurt. He's like, it fucking hurt. Okay, it hurt like a son of a bitch, even bled. And he's like, why is that, John? Mm-hmm. So, and basically, John's just telling him, hey, man, the more time you spend in this body, the more human you become.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so Chucky gets pissed off, and he's like, that scene right there, that was awesome. The elevator scene, that was awesome. When he throws Aunt Maggie out the window, hits her with a hammer, that was awesome.
Oh, yeah.
That was a badass scene.
Yeah.
That you know what? That was pretty cool. Like, that was a cool scene. When I was a little kid, that was one of my favorite scenes.
You never were scared, though?
No.
So you never thought about dolls coming to life?
No.
I mean, there's people that have that kind of fucking trauma to them, man. They think after that movie, they think that they're gonna have
a crazy doll,
fucking dolls, fucking coming to life and fucking waking up. Like, I don't know if you've seen the movie Puppet Master. Cause you remember that?
Oh man, years ago, man.
I know Pepe remember Puppet Master. I know some people out there remember Puppet Master, but there was dolls coming to life and fucking throwing up in your head and this and that. Like, you know,
I also like the car scene. You remember that scene?
Yeah.
Where he's going with the cop. He's like, "Hi, I'm Chucky." Like, he kept running around the car. I thought that was a badass scene. And I love his scream, Chucky's scream, like the way he gets so mad and stuff like that. And then like, I'm trying to think of what else I really enjoy about that film, man. It was just an awesome movie. Even the beginning. That part.
Oh, the beginning was beautiful.
That part was awesome. Like, when Charles Lee Ray's running, you know, and then his friend Eddie sets him up. You know, he leaves without him. And, you know, he's running to the store. And he's already shot. He's already about to die. So, and that's when he transforms himself into Chucky.
And when I was little, because I never understood why Chucky wanted to go to the house, man. Remember that scene where Andy has a beanie and all that? And then he goes, Chucky. Yeah. Chucky. And he came back as a doll to kill the guy that never came back from him. Yeah. I never understood that as a kid.
Eddie something.
Eddie Caputo.
There you go. There you go.
You see? Yeah. And I remember seeing that part, but I never understood it as a kid. I was like, why is he going back there? And I was like, oh, okay, because I was the same guy that left him. I was supposed to back him up as a getaway driver, and they never did. But
Do you remember that other scene in Child's Play 1 where they took him to the kind of like asylum, like kind of for like crazies?
Oh yeah, yeah.
You remember that scene where he gets where Chucky goes over there and finds him, and he gets that other guy, that professor or whatever.
That made me laugh as a kid. He goes, "But Chucky is here and he's going to kill me."
Yeah, that part was hilarious, man. And
I don't know if you're still watching Pepe, but I remember Pepe was scared of the Ghetto Boys. The Ghetto Boys have a song named Chucky, I think, or Child's Play, and it's about Chucky basically not giving a shit about killing people and just not fucking around. But I remember
we have a couple comments.
We have
a couple comments.
What we got here?
Yeah, I mean, it's so hard for us because the thing's kind of
sideways. But any shout outs? I mean, anything that y'all guys want to say? I mean, right now I got to twist my head and it's gonna look funny
because the way the camera is. Let me see if I can try to flip it. Hold on, guys.
Yeah, flip.
But that's my top. That is my top right there for Chucky Child's Play 2. What do we got so far, guys?
The first one and the third. Chucky and the Bride of Chucky are fucking awesome. That came from Brown Eyed Beauty. Okay. And then the camera sideways instead of long ways. Much better the camera. Okay, so that's it. That's how the comment we got. Okay.
But yeah, back to that's.
So give me your top rating, cause 1 out of 10, man. What do you give part 1, man?
1 out of 10. I'm gonna have to go with
1 out of 10. I mean, 1 to 10.
I gotta go with a 10.
10. You gave it all the way. You gave it all the way.
I say.
I ain't mad at you, man.
No. I love that film, dude. I
love that song. Nothing about me about that song. Better man.
Yeah, I love that film. I'm gonna go with 9.5 because I did love it. I'm gonna go a 9.5 on that film. All right, your number 1.
Oh, my number 1 obviously is gonna be number 2, man. Child's Play 2, number 1 of all time.
Yeah,
nothing can compare it. Nothing can beat it. I love part 1. Don't get me wrong, but part 2.
Yeah, it was just
to me. It's where the story just took off, man.
Yeah,
the story just boom blasted off and made. I think. In my opinion, cause I think between 1 and 2 made the most money for that franchise of a movie, man.
Yeah.
I mean, everything from the beginning to rebuilding him.
Yeah.
I don't know how the soul stayed in the doll, but it did. And you know how it says, I always come back.
Yeah.
And he came back, man. Yeah. And, starting with the way that it started, he already killed somebody in the lab. And then they went into, the factory.
Yeah.
Before he even went into the factory, he got adopted. And, he was given a chance by a family, even though he struggled with, or what people thought he was struggling with, which he wasn't, because nobody would believe him but him, because Chucky was trying to get into him. But the reason why I love this movie so much, because it just stood out to me, period, man. The factory had everything to do with it. I love the house where the setting was with what was the sister's name? The stepsister?
Kyle.
There
it is.
Kyle,
look at that. We know it.
Yeah,
we know that
Kyle,
film, guys.
Yeah.
I don't think you're in the shot, man. Are you in the shot?
Yeah, I'm in the shot.
Okay, let's make sure you're in the shot.
Coming back with Tommy.
Yes.
Yeah. Hug this.
Yeah.
Kicking his ass, killing him, burying him under the fucking swing set. Yeah. I mean, that movie never gets old, man. Part 2, even Kyle fucking believed him before he got sent off again. Like, here we go again. He's just a kid, man, but like nobody who who would want to believe him?
Yeah, because they thought he was, because everything, they read all his reports, you know what I mean? So he's been to foster home.
Yeah.
And, he just still has that in his brain where, Chucky's going to literally come and get him, So, and like you said about the whole family taking him in, yeah. And then they found out what's going on happening, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you guys haven't seen, Chucky Part 2, go watch that film. I recommend it. That is one of my awesome films, but keep going with Child's Play 2.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Child's Play 2, in the house.
How'd you feel?
The beginning, man, right away, cause you know what's crazy is that they said Chucky and Chucky replaced Andy, and I think that's how a mastermind of a director you have right there, man. Because now, in order to get involved and keep going with Chucky, you have to have because Chucky wasn't the only dog created. You think about that.
Yeah.
As a director, you got to think about how can we go from number 1 to number 2 and still have people to be interested.
They have that same momentum.
Yeah.
As the first film did,
It had to do that, man, because if you don't do that, that means that people are just going to stop watching, and Chucky could have been a franchise to lose all the way, man. But I think it was a very, very good, if not great, storytelling right there, man.
Did you have a favorite part? I know because we talked about this earlier.
I got a favorite part with part 2, man.
Yeah.
The factory when he's going in and he's fucking clamped on this thing and he's going inside the thing that is about to melt him. Mm-hmm. And he's he's cussing. I mean, that got a lot of favorite parts in the fucking.
Miss, what about you like the school?
Yeah, I love the school, man.
The school scene.
Andy Kettlewell.
Yeah, Miss Kettlewell. Yeah.
Fucking looking for him in the fucking closet.
And I don't even understand it too, man. It's like, all right, so, the teacher told Andy, she locks the door on him, okay? So, and then...
That was her way of punishing him.
Yeah, and then he got out the window, of course. But why the hell would he be in the closet but the door's locked? Like, how the hell is he going to get in there?
And that's the thing about old movies.
Yeah.
You got to watch them over and over again and you see, this is stupid.
Yeah.
I'm going to go outside of Chucky when we think about Mortal Kombat because there's a lot of things that when you see it now, it's like trash.
Yeah.
Could have been better. But yeah, Chucky, I mean, nothing's going to be perfect. Nothing's going to be perfect. Yeah. But as far as the 90s movie, man.
You love that film.
Oh, yeah. That's going to be, I mean, as far as favorite parts, man, there's too many of them, man.
Yeah.
Too many to name. Me and Blanca always talk about when he's sitting on the dryer or the washer, whatever it is, and Kyle,
okay,
and then Kyle is smoking a cigarette in front of him, and then he says something around the lines of, "Why is smoking that?"
Yeah,
she goes, "Because I can," or I don't know, I forgot what she says, but because she's a grown up.
Yeah, he's like, "You're not a grown up,"
and then she turns around and starts picking up laundry, and then he starts choking. And then she turns around and she goes, "What are you doing? Give me that." Yeah. He goes, "I just wanted to taste it." I just thought that was funny, man. That was funny, man. But
so, and you rate it? What would you rate it?
I gotta give it a 10, man.
Okay.
10 plus.
All
10
right.
plus, man. I love Chucky Part 2, man, and that's my top 3 right there. So tell me why.
Right. I gotta go with Child's Play 2. I loved it. I loved it. Like, that's it. That's my top, best favorite film, Chucky franchise. That is my number 1 spot, Child's Play 2. I don't know, I just love that, the whole factory scene. I thought that was a pretty badass scene. Kyle was an awesome character. They really talked about her story a little bit, which was pretty awesome.
Yeah, he wasn't the only one. Yeah. That was adopted. She was too, but she was 17 in the film, but believe it or not, when I Wikipedia'd her, she was 25.
Damn.
She was already 25 at that. time.
Yeah,
man.
but she pulled it off though.
Yeah, she pulled it off, man. She looked like a 17-year-old.
I thought she was too.
Yeah, I thought she was young, but when you're a little kid, you don't Wikipedia anything. You just like you're watching the film.
Yeah.
To watch it, man. But
I like the school scene with Miss Kettlewell. I like when he's like, "You've been very naughty, Mrs. Kettlewell," and he grabs the ruler and he's like, whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. So
you want to read the comments real quick before you continue?
Yeah, all right, let's see
because
what's going on.
she's the main one commenting, man. We gotta show her love, man. Show her love. She said, "How do you feel about Jennifer as Chucky's bride?"
Oh, that's Chucky's bride. No, we're talking about just top 3. No, this is our top 3 films that we actually love. But I do like Jennifer Tilly. She's sexy. Yeah. Oh yeah, but we'll definitely talk that as well.
And then she said,
"Yeah,
nope, the third one
with the army scene was great." That's what she said.
She's right.
Yeah.
I'll give you that.
Yeah.
I'll give you that.
I'll give you that, bro.
I'll give you that.
But like I said, that part was awesome. I also liked. I'm trying to think when. Remember when Andy or when Chucky, when he sees Tommy sitting on the rocker and he's like, "Shut up, you idiot!" And he grabs like one of her little ornaments. The woman that adopted. Remember, she grabs like something that her mother gave her, and so she's.
When Tommy comes up to Chucky.
Yeah.
And tell him, "Hi, I'm Tommy. I like to be."
And then he's like, bam! He's just knocking him on the head, and then he's like, "Eat dirt, Tommy," and then he's just like burying him.
But the dad blames it on fucking Andy. Like,
the dad was
what are you talking about? Yeah,
the dad was.
That's why he fucking died.
Yeah,
that's why he fucking died because he didn't want to believe. I mean, who would want to believe in general? I don't blame the dad.
Yeah,
but to begin with, he goes, "That's enough."
Yeah,
like he was the main one trying to shut everything down, man. Like, give him a chance, man.
I even like that scene where Kyle was driving Chucky around, and they go to the
factory.
No, they don't go to the factory. They go to the factory last. They go to the where they adopted Andy. And did you remember that scene?
Oh yeah. I remember.
So Kyle has Chucky, and they go to and they talk to her, and they're trying to get Andy back. And Chucky just stabs that lady, and she hits the what is it called? The fax machine, and all you see is like copies of her face, like just getting like blood and stuff like that. I thought that was a pretty cool scene.
I think it was kind of sad, man. When
I felt bad, but I thought it was hilarious.
And when no, that's that part. I didn't give a fuck about that part because she didn't believe. Mm-hmm. I kind of felt bad because when he killed the dad.
The dad?
Yeah, he killed the dad, the asshole that he was for not believing in Andy, in our words now.
Yeah.
I kind of felt bad where they didn't believe Andy and they had to send him off again.
Yeah.
I felt bad as a little kid, like, damn, that's fucked up, man.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to believe him no more. If nobody believes him here, how the fuck is anybody going to believe him in general?
Yeah.
But Kyle believed him. Mm-hmm. Because remember when she went back to the trash can? And he wasn't in the trash can?
Yeah, it was Tommy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
that was
what
cool.
The fuck? Yeah, because she picked it up and it was just...
And in that scene where Kyle goes and tries to go front the mother or whatever she was, the foster mother, she's in there, she's in the room and she's looking for, the mother or whatever. And she sits on the thing, and she already sees her. She's dead already. She's dead from the sewing. Do you remember that scene? The sewing machine.
Scary, so man. She
I don't know.
Turn her chair around.
Yeah, she was all like sewed from I'm trying to remember. It's been a while. Like her fingers or something. Like everything was sewed. But I thought that was a pretty cool scene. Yeah. And then I like the part where the cop pulls him over.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you remember when the cop pulls them over.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh, it's a good guy, dog." He's like, "What's your name here?"
Step on it.
Yeah, he's like, "What's your name?" Chucky. And then he's like, what did Kyle tell him?
Yeah,
you remember?
Well, she looked at what the cop says. Hey, I know one of these. What's your name, buddy?
Yeah,
Chucky, like he said. And then she goes, them dogs that piss. Well, this one bleeds.
Yeah, he's fucking bleeding from the.
And then he says, Go ahead and go.
Yeah.
What the fuck dog was fucking bleeding this time, you know?
Yeah, I thought
Talking about the 90s too, man.
Yeah. And then I love the ending. The ending scene was like, I like when Kyle was running around and her and Andy were running around the whole time, and you see all of the Child's Play dolls all in the factory. That was a cool scene.
That's why I like the factory, man, because if you want to be realistic, you're not just going to build one Barbie.
Yeah, no Barbie.
You're going to make it, you know what I mean? One Barbie, one Chucky, one whatever. One fucking SpongeBob. You're going to build a shitload of them for everybody.
That was a cool scene.
But that was badass.
And they said that in that scene, it was just nothing, no dolls in there. It was just nothing but the boxes.
Yeah, I read on Wikipedia because I was interested in knowing what the backstory was, you know. But you know. Yeah.
But that is my top favorite Child's Play film, and I'm gonna rate that a 10. Yeah, I'm gonna rate that a 10, 10 plus. You know what I mean? See, that's a good thing. We love that film.
It's funny. It's funny how we agreed on almost everything.
Yeah, about Child's Play.
Yeah.
So that's good.
That's good, man.
That's awesome. We disagree on a lot of other movies, but I think Child's Play is.
We're right there, man.
We're right there.
To everybody that's only listening on YouTube, and that is not on Instagram, with my cousin and us, feel free to again ask questions about who your top 3 is, even if it includes anything outside of
from Bride of Chucky,
Part 3,
Seed of Chucky, what was it? The Code of Chucky, and those movies that you know.
Yeah, I mean, I know Andy came back, and one of the latest movies after Part 3 was a shotgun.
Yeah, he came back in how was it? I think Code of Chucky, I believe. Yeah, I think Code of Chucky. And then
Kyle came back. I know she's a lot older.
Oh my God, she looks so old.
Yeah, she was already in 25 because when she did Part 2, man.
Yeah.
So I'm just telling you, you know,
it was
I
Code
know
of
she was
Chucky.
probably 50 something.
But definitely, like people, this is for people on YouTube. You know, if you guys want to follow me, my description is gonna be in the.
The links will be in the description. You know. And you know, you can always discuss what you think your top 3 is, even if it comes out to everything outside of what we talked about tonight. And you know, this is Ralph's channel.
Yeah,
you know?
Thank you. Yeah, this is part 4. This is
episode 4.
Episode 4, best Child's Play films in my opinion. Like I said, guys, you can go on my YouTube, comment, like, subscribe. Let me know what's your favorite Child's Play film. Top 3. It could be anything, not just what we said.
Yeah.
But I want to thank you guys so much for listening. And like I said, Yeah,
that's good, man. I think you're doing pretty good because you're already going on episode 4, man. Yeah. You know, episode 5 will be coming up, guys. So if you guys, again, want to follow Ralph, we will put the links in the description and we can just talk about life. Yeah, just to make fun, you know. It don't have to be always
serious.
Anything serious. There could always be something good, man. So, any closing words that you want to share?
No, just like I said, if you guys want to follow me, you can follow me on Ralph _ Patino on my Instagram, or you can follow me on my Snapchat, which is Ralph Patino 2020. So, and I'm also on Facebook too, which is Ralph Patino. You'll find me on there too. But I want to thank you guys, everyone on YouTube, for listening. Do you have anything to say, cuz?
I do want to say I hope everybody's taking care of themselves as far as this COVID thing. I believe we will all get through this. I hope people are following the rules as far as wearing masks. At least keep it safe for you and your family, because if you get it, and you'll be around your family or your friends, you don't want to contract them with the same thing either. So outside of that, thank you guys for listening. And we hope you guys take care and you guys have a good night.
All right. See you next time, guys.
All right. Later.